All right, so let's talk about command injection. This is a common, important vulnerability and very easy to exploit. So here's one of the simplest forms you'll find. If you go to your router's configuration page, there's usually some kind of network test where you can ping an IP address. And often that is coded poorly. So here, you put in an IP address. Let me just zoom in here. We only want this. All right. So you can ping an IP address. And in fact, on my server, you can only ping localhost because people were hacking my server and using it for ICMP floods. So I put in a firewall that blocks outgoing ICMP. But you can still ping localhost. So if you put in 127.0.0.1 and send pings, it just gives you 2 pings and then stops. And you can probably tell by looking at the layout of this response, it did not perform the ping in some higher level language like PHP. It just performed a command line ping command. And this is how you get command injection vulnerabilities. It happens when you mix 2 languages together. And here's the actual code. The user there's a command line created, ping -C2 followed by data, which came from the user. Whatever you put in this field enters this variable. It's then put in a command line and executed as a system command. This is how you create command injection vulnerabilities, because you can put 2 Unix commands on the same line by separating them with semicolons. So if I put in this and then semicolon ls, it will do the ping and then it will execute the ls command, which is the command that lists the files and folders on the server. So you see, after it does the ping, it now executes another command. And you can see there's a file called flag1.txt, and then an HTML, PHP, and then a sub might be a directory or something. And so the point is you can now inject some Linux commands. And I have a few commands to look at here. You can find a series of flags on this server with commands like ls, grep, cat, and find. You figure out the right command to use. So that's the simplest command injection vulnerability. Now there's another one which affected a large number of Linux servers maybe 8 years ago. ImageMagick is the graphics library used to process almost all graphics on Linux systems. And therefore anything that handles images, like any kind of social networking where you have a forum picture or anything like that, a profile picture, is there. So I can use any picture. Let's find a picture. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this WASTC stuff here. There we are. Okay. So there's my picture, and I'm going to upload that picture. So you choose a file. Well, let me give that a name. I'll call it WAST. All right, it's on my desktop named WAST, so I can choose a, whoa. All right, so you can choose a file, and all right, go to desktop, and there's one called WAST, okay? Now you can upload the image, and here's the image, and it shows you the actual command that was used. The ImageMagick library, I used the convert command to create a thumbnail 300 by 300 of the image. So there's the thumbnail, and when you click it, you see the original image full size. So this is just standard image manipulation that you might see, and this is when it works. But the point is, you can use a malicious image, and that's what we're going to use. So now you create a text document containing this text. So let me open a text editor here. And here it is. You can use Notepad on a Windows machine. I'm using a text editor called Smultron on my Mac. It's just like Notepad. All right. So I create a file containing these 4 lines of text. And now you save it so it looks like an image. So I save it. And I put it on my desktop. And I call it exploit.jpg. It's really a text file, but I give it an extension as if it was an image. And now I process that image. So I choose File and go to exploit.jpg, okay, and send that up. When I upload it, now when it executes this command, it should have, that's disturbing. It should have shown a different result. It was supposed to show a hello there, and it didn't. I wonder if I made a mistake here. Perhaps my challenge is not working. That's disturbing. What you're supposed to see is it's supposed to execute some of these commands. So it's push graphic contents viewbox, fill URL, all that jazz, pop graphic context. Let me try putting an enter at the end. I don't think it matters, but maybe it does. I'll save it, then choose File, Exploit, Upload. Well, this one is not working. Wait, file removed? No, okay, yeah, upload. Well, I've been using this one for years, but it seems to not be working. Well, let me go on to the next one. I don't know what's wrong with that one. You should have seen hello in the date here as it executed commands, and that's pretty disturbing that you don't. I may have to restore this server from a backup. In fact, as I could try the extension of PNG, that's a good point. Let me try that. I don't think it matters, but let's see. It's a good thought. I thought any graphics extension would work, but maybe not. Let's try that. I'll make it PNG. Now it's changed into something weird, ping.jpg. Let me change it in the here on the desktop to try to get rid of that JPG. It's not letting me. I have to click here. Okay, there we go. I thought any graphics extension would be treated the same, but maybe I'm wrong. That would be nice, because I'm surprised if it quits working. Let's try it again. Choose File, Show All Files, exploit.ping, open, upload image. Nope, it does not run. So I'll have to restore this from backup. I think something has gone wrong with my server. Anyway, let me show you the last one here, and I can restore that from backup while people are doing things. The last one of these is the Drupal server, and let's see if that's working. I may have to restore that one from backup too. My servers do get hacked pretty often, as you might imagine. So here's my Drupal server. Student 1 are the credentials. And looks like that's not there. All right, I'm going to stop this one and restore both of these servers. They've both been hacked, which is understandable.